Yo, what is up guys? Dylan the Villiers here again. Okay, so let's put yourself in a scenario here quickly. So you're a greenie, you're new to the industry completely, and you go to Antibes thinking, man, I'm gonna go and dock walk. So you go to Antibes, you go dock walk, you have your CV with you that no one's reviewed yet, and you see this captain there on the super yacht and you're like, fuck. Well, what I'm gonna do for you today is tell you exactly how to not look like a greenie to get their attention and to look different. So, let's go back to that scenario. You're in Antibes, you've never done dock walking before, you don't know how to dock walk, you've got there, you've gone to Grapevine thinking that's the best place to go, which it is by the way. You go there and you're basically like thinking, okay, I'm gonna go and dock walk. Here's a few tips that you could use to make yourself stand out to all the other greenies, because the last thing you kind of want to look like is a greenie, especially to a captain or crew member who's just woken up and it's 8 o'clock in the morning and the first thing that they're going to see is,
"Hi, I'm James. Do you have work for me?"
So, what I'm going to basically be telling you is how to stand out compared to every other single yachty in the industry regarding information that I've been told through captains and through crew agents. This information that I'm about to give you now is basically information that I've received from captains that have basically told me what I need to do when dock walking. And yeah, so far, I mean, it worked for me. It's actual, how would I say, facts that you could use to make yourself stand out. Alright, so let's get into this. The first thing you are going to do is not look like this. That is the worst thing that you can do. That's the worst thing you can freaking do to yourself, is to look like that. You don't want to look like a greenie, a person that's completely new into the industry. For those who don't know, a greenie is like a newbie. A person that's got no experience, that's never dock walked before, that's never worked on a yacht before, that's a greenie. The reason why you don't want to look like that is because 90% of the time when you go talk to the guy on the yacht, it's going to be the deckhand, okay? The deckhand's going to be working on the outside of the yacht, and when you're walking there all happy and you're like waving the guy down, you know, if you look like a greenie, he's just going to tell you, "Ah, sorry man, no work." So, what you need to do is the following. Once you approach the yacht, you are going to first ask to speak to the captain, okay? You're going to be like, "Hi, can I please speak to the captain?" You're going to make yourself look important, because damn, bro, you're important. You're important, man. This captain needs to see you. So the deckhand's going to be like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'll go get the captain for you." The deckhand will go get the captain will walk down the passer rail, will look at you and be like,
"Hi, how can I help you?"
Man, then you give him that laydown of a story. You smack this captain with the best pickup line that you can possibly give him, like,
"My name is Dylan de Villiers.
Okay, no. Okay, anyways. So, first thing, that's to get the captain's attention. Second thing, you don't want to dress like that, okay? You want to dress casual / smart. You want to look professional, but not like a greenie. If you wear the white polo, the khaki shorts, and then your Nike shoes, you're gonna look like every other single greenie that comes to that yacht 300 times a day in hiring season. So you don't want to look like that. So my recommendation on what I've been told and what's kind of worked for me, a normal smart black little t-shirt, buttoned up, your choice. You want to look neat and you want to wear just like comfortable clothes. You don't want to look like someone that is looking for work, if you get my drift over here. The next thing that you want to do to not look like a greenie is not be a greenie.
"But Dylan, I've got no experience in the yachting industry. How can I not be a greenie?"
Simple. Don't surround yourself with greenies. If you go to Antibes, one thing that I was told was don't surround yourself with the people that don't have jobs yet, because dude, they're in the same boat as you. You need to surround yourself with people that are higher than you, that are above you. And I mean, if you surround yourself with captains and you surround yourself with guys that actually have jobs, dude, the opportunities broaden so much for you. If you surround yourself with the guys that literally came into the crew house the same time as you, they know jack shit the same as you. So what you want to do is you want to surround yourself with people that have jobs. So my next key point into dock walking is first impressions. If your first impression is a lazy guy, how would I say, you go there with your hands in your pockets and you're slouching and you've got like that hunchback thing going on, dude, I'm sorry man, there's 100 other people behind you that will want the same job as you. That captain is not going to look at you and think that you're special at all. So you're going to have to get his attention.
But Dylan, how am I gonna get this guy's attention?
I will tell you how. So, to get the captain's attention, obviously first, as I mentioned, you're going to want to ask to speak to the captain. Second point, you are going to want to present yourself as an asset to the boat. How you could be an asset to the boat. Thirdly, now what I've heard and what I've experienced is, people don't really want the hardest worker, but they want the person that they can work with the best. Let me give you an example. We have James over here. James is a bloody hard worker. He does his job
Familiar.
He does a really good job at scrubbing teak and everything like that. But James's personality is like a 5 out of 10. You know, James isn't going to want to go out for drinks with the crew, and James is kind of like into drawing his crayon books. But over here, we have Mikey. Mikey isn't the best at scrubbing teak, and he's not the best at detailing, but he gives a good effort. But man, this guy's a kick-ass guy to live around. He's such a fun guy, he's always positive, and he's a happy-go guy. He always does his job and he never complains. This captain is gonna choose Mikey over here. Because remember, this guy has to live with the person. This isn't just about being good at your job. It's about being someone that you can live with and that you can have good banter with. If I'm going to wake up every single day and I'm going to wake up to a guy like Mikey that's gonna make me laugh in the morning and be nice, you know, be nice to me, obviously I'm rather gonna want to work with a guy like that. Okay guys, so regarding your CV, you want to obviously get the best evaluation possible for your CV. I went there thinking,
man, my CV is kick-ass. People, I'm gonna get a job like this.
Yeah, so I went there and Jason from the crew house told me, dude, your CV's shit. And I was so hurt, man. I was hurt. I was like, no, what? I really tried my ass off with the CV. But here's the thing. You want to go to these people because they're going to give you criticism that will improve your CV for the better. Take it to as many captains as you can. If you can get your CV out to 10 different captains and they can give you a little input on what they think is good and what they think is bad on your CV, dude, you can make a kick-ass CV. Quick little Instagram Q&A that I did earlier on, that I asked you guys to ask me questions on what you think I should put in my video. Here it goes. Okay, so one of you guys asked me how dating is in this industry. Okay, dating in the yachting industry is very difficult. I've seen it with so many different crew members from, you know, how would I say, like the perspective of not seeing that person and just cheating in the industry. People hook up a lot in this industry, and it's kind of quite a blank area. You gotta have trust, and you know, man, I don't think it's a good idea to have a girlfriend or boyfriend in the yachting industry unless, hear me out, unless you're on the same yacht. If you're on the same yacht, it can work, but if not, it's quite a situation. Next thing I got asked, what do I do with my money that I've saved in this industry and how have I invested it? As you guys know, I invest my money. So, okay, that is going to be another video that I'm going to be putting up solely on my investing and what I'm doing with my money and what my game plan is. So, stick around. Next question, what should and what shouldn't I do as a greenie in a crew house or just a crew house member? Okay, let me give you guys a nice little story here. Okay, so let's say Jacob over here. Jacob over here was a greenie just like me. Jacob came into the industry and Jacob was a cool guy. Jacob was a great guy, but when Jacob got drunk, and this is a true story, I'm not gonna say his real name, but when Jacob got drunk, he he wasn't the loving, nice Jacob that everybody knew. He kind of got aggressive and he would cause trouble. Okay, so the one night we went out, I actually wasn't there, but I heard the story. And Jacob was basically with his mates from the crew house, and he was outside and he was nice and drunk, and Jacob basically was ranting on and just, you know, being good old drunk Jacob. So Jacob went to this one guy and made some stupid comment or remark. This guy responded to Jacob and said to him, who the f are you? Who are you? Well, who are you to come and tell me this crap? And then Jacob responded, retaliating, saying,
with that attitude, you will never get a job on the super yachts.
Jacob's nice misfortune over here was a captain that he was speaking to, and the guy responded to him saying, I'm a fucking captain. And Jacob obviously was taken back, and good old Jacob's story's end result was that he never got a job, because this industry is so small and intricated that if you go and you make a bad name for yourself in Antibes or wherever you are, everybody will know about it. It's like a small town thing. People speak, and if you make a bad impression of yourself and you get drunk all the time, you know, captains talk to each other. Captains all hang out at the Blue Lady and at Hop Store. Everybody hangs out together. And if you make a bad impression of yourself, you're not going to get a job. Because that captain over there is going to be like, shit, man, I need a deckhand. Who could I use? And then they'll talk and then they'll be like, this Jacob guy that I met, no, he's a solid guy. Or this Mark guy, he's a solid guy, I would take that guy. That's how a lot of people get jobs. A lot of people go out and get jobs. What I mean by that is they'll go out having drinks or whatever like that, meet a captain, and then the captain will like them and say, yo, we're having a job opening, give me your CV, blah, 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 I'll hit you up. That happens. That really does happen in the industry. So I can't stress it enough to always keep a good self-image of yourself. Ultimately, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched through to the end, please drop a comment. I would really appreciate it if you guys stay through to the end. You're the OG boys. I appreciate it so much, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Till the next video, ciao. Okay. This information that I'm gonna Fuck.